I have an idea. Let's paint the world. Greetings, chromatic warriors. Sam, why are you dressed for such cold weather, you may ask? Well, I've just returned from yonder snowy peaks, and my vision seen on the mountain could never be captured by a mere photographic lens. So, after returning from my travels, what I have here presented for you today is a painting of what I have seen at the edge of the world. Let's get into it. The first stage is going to be very simple. I'm taking some Aegis Aqua. Notice how this wider flat brush is going to be my friend here. And then I'm adding a little bit of white, wet blending these together, just creating a nice gradual blend of soft sky blues, getting lighter as we reach closer to the earth. There we are, still slightly tacky, that's okay. Now that last step, you may have noticed this lighter mark right here. That's just so I can keep track of the rough height of the bear, so I know where I want to place my mountains. So with that in mind, we're going to tap the Rockies, taking night sky, pulling some jagged triangles into play. This will be the night side of our mountain range. Just grab a small amount of sky blue, blend it in near the base. A little bit more. Things can kind of fade into the atmosphere. Might have to mix and match, get a little white involved with that Aegis Aqua. There we go. Pull a little more night sky. You want a nice saturated take of that color. Not bad. To blend the base of that mountain, I'm just taking another diluted mixture of that Aegis Aqua, a little bit of white added into it. Let's do a more fun part. I'm going to now come in with Frost Blue, start detailing the sunny side of the mountain out. Just chopping it in there with my flat brush. Make a nice solid ridge. Trail things off like so. It'll become a little spotty, less visible. As I go near the base of the mountain, yeah, there's like a larger side here to be filled in. Add a little bit of the spottiness on this side as well. Get a nice frosty peak. I should add that I'm using Frost Blue. Got excited about these mountains. I'm going to add a kind of a smaller mountain peak near the base. This is where it gets really fun. See these shapes coming together. It's pure technique, but it's very, very satisfying. So let me continue getting these areas set up. Okay, this is pretty nice. Any sane person could call this complete, but let's push it further. Now, as the mountainside descends into the atmosphere, see I'm just stippling a little bit of royal blue. Just trying to get, I don't know, an indication of some kind of crystalline, icy shine going on. But yeah, just a small indication of that, kind of the lower mid-tone. Just push it around a little bit. Now also, we're going to be taking the darkness, adding it to these higher peaks. You know, just I don't want to over detail these shadows, but I can't stop myself. Just adding, you know, a little bit more variation into that colder side of the mountain. back in the saddle for a couple more steps, sharpening the dividing line with some frost blue, and here and there, just tracing it along that rough line, making sure that it's sharp and saturated. Here and there I can drag it over the mountain peak, add a little bit to the textures down below, just sharpening and saturating with that frost blue. And it is a balance. I know I'll be adding white into the mixture as well. Moving back to my flat brush, pressing and sweeping this white paint up towards the peaks, trying to create a little texture as the white descends, just like with the other colors. It's going to take a little while to build on that saturation and get to a nice pure icy white. Okay, almost fooled you. It's looking like a realistic mountain range. Just coming in with my tiniest, sharpest brush and attending to all the peaks, adding to the details, jumping back and forth between colors, just balancing things out. My form is set, and I just want to make what I'm seeing look a little bit better. It's increasing the sharpness and saturation. We'll jump up to the sky next. Okay, just a couple more steps. Adding more to that diluted, kind of misty settling at the base of the mountains. One layer looks nice, but again, I want a little bit of saturation, so making it a little thicker, but I'll let those layers slowly dry and add to that until I'm happy. Now, up high in the sky, I've added a little bit of royal blue into that Aegis Aqua. That's probably a little thin, honestly. Let's mix up heavier amount. There we go. Something that'll stick in place. I decided that blue gradient just wasn't quite enough. Okay, whoops, now should have cleaned my brush out. That's all right. Let's cover that up with more Aegis Aqua. Just get a nice kind of gentle fade into the blue. And then I'll take just a small amount of white. Let's keep things simple. Just add the slightest streaking of clouds with no pieces of dust involved. Back for just a little bit more, because I want this to be complete after one passing. Okay. And there you have it. An easy, repeatable, mountainous backdrop. Now, I created this as I was writing a PDF on the subject. I'll be teaching weekend courses featuring the bear mounted in front of the mountains. And those will include a spiral-bound booklet of the PDF. Many purposes for this bear. I hope you enjoyed this video. Creating painted backdrops can be questionable sometimes because there is a lot of information that you pull from illustration. There's a lot of knowledge to just drawing basic shapes, rendering things with dimension on a two-dimensional surface. But with this, I feel like we have a very easily understandable and repeatable process. And from there, everything builds. So very happy to have this one in our collection. Thank you for your support on this Patreon. Let me know how you feel in the comments section down below. I'm very happy to hear from you. And until we meet again, maybe up on that chromatic peak, remain unchained.